I like to build Lego sets just because it's relaxing and it's good for your brain. This one's 190 pieces.
How many is the Titanic?
The Titanic's 9,090 pieces, so I haven't made that yet. It's pretty cool. It's fun seeing the progress. You kind of take time away from what you're doing every day. A little progress report. Looking pretty good so far. There you go.
This is a good one for getting ready for Halloween.
Yeah, it is. Playing football, you know, it's mentally taxing and it's great, but sometimes you just kind of need a break from that.
3rd and 4, caught, dragging him all the way in. Touchdown, Lachey. Touchdown, Iowa.
They call us Tight End University. George Kittle.
George Kittle reaching out with one hand.
TJ Hawkinson.
And guess what? It's a tight end. TJ Hawkinson.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant has it for the Iowa touchdown.
Sam Laporta.
Here goes Sam Laporta. Hello, how do you do?
The thing that the tight ends do the best is just kind of filling their role and accepting whatever role they have.
Luke is not a situational leader. You're gonna get the same guy every single day. If he blows out his ankle or if he's leading the team in receptions.
McNamara swings it outside, and Luke Lachey brings it in.
The timeout for player injury.
Nico Reganey came up to me, I remember this. He asked me if I was cramping. I was like, no, not this time. I wish I were cramping. I did break a bone in my fibula and would require surgery.
Luke told me afterwards, he goes, Dad, all I thought about was you. I've had, 10 operations playing football. So basically, when I found out he was getting surgery, I said, hey, welcome to the club.
The way he handled the injury last year probably speaks to his, just who he is better than anything. He basically just jumped in and was an outstanding teammate and really helped all the younger tight ends, helped bring them along.
I think the biggest thing I didn't expect was how much I'd learn from an injury like this. I learned a lot about patience, obviously picked up a lot of new hobbies. The first thing I picked up was reading. I read a book called The Energy Bus by John Gordon. After that, I got into the Harry Potter series just to have a little bit of fun. After I get injured, my roommate Steven Stylianos bought me a Lego set, the Hogwarts Castle. I just come home from meetings and build a bag. It took me a couple weeks, and I feel like that was just a lot of fun.
I kind of like to build model cars when I was little. We'd build them and then we'd blow them up. We're done with firecrackers. No, he doesn't do that, but maybe that's the offensive lineman in me.
All finished. Definitely good for the Halloween festivities and to have this out right now, so it was fun. I feel like there was just a great opportunity coming back for another season. How's it going?
I told him, I said, hey, if I ever dreamed about playing football again, it's always in my college uniform.
My dad, Jim Lachey, played for Ohio State in the early 80s and was fortunate enough to be drafted 12th overall. Then played in the NFL, mainly with Washington for 11 years.
It was a lot of fun to have that opportunity to go play there and play for Joe Gibbs, a great coach, and get to play for the Hogs. For the last 28 years, I've been the color analyst for the Ohio State Radio Network.
Growing up in Columbus, I feel like it's a lot of kids' dreams to play at Ohio State. I dreamed of that, kind of growing up.
Really wanted to go where it was best fit for him. I mean, that was our goal as a family. Hey, just because I played at Ohio State doesn't mean you have to play at Ohio State. Whatever's best for you. It turned out that Iowa would have been that best fit. I always felt really good about that opportunity, so we love being Iowa Hawkeye football parents. If we're at the same time, I got it on my iPad up in the booth. So I'm kind of calling the game and then looking over here to my left, watching it.
They call each other on Sundays or Mondays just to kind of see what Jim thought of the game, and Luke really appreciates that and being able to have some other input. I'm not really giving blocking advice too much. I leave that up to Jim.
This season, the Ohio State Buckeyes will play the Iowa Hawkeyes. 2022, we had the opportunity to go through it, and that was great, but the Hawkeyes had 6 turnovers that day, so it didn't quite work out for them.
I try to treat every game the same, but it's significant. I know I have a lot of family there, and it's 10 minutes from my hometown.
It will be my shortest drive of the season to one of the games.
I don't want to get my dad in trouble, who he's going to cheer for. He's obviously has a job to do.
It's my natural reaction to kind of cheer for my son's team. All the guys at Ohio State have been great about it. They've all accepted that I'm an Iowa guy a few hours a day.